What is up, everybody? We are live. We are Hey Sister, Soul Sister, and welcome to our live YouTube podcast recordings. What are these called? I don't know. Our talk show,
Our
whatever it
live,
is.
our
It's
live party.
our live party. I could say that. And okay, Leia, we are officially
Official.
at the halftime show of the year 2020 halftime
Yes,
show.
we
This
are.
time we really are, because last month I messed it up and I said we were at halftime, but we still had a whole month to go. So
This is it.
we'll see what happens. Hi, Kelly.
Hi, Kelly.
So we'll see what happens in the next half of 2020. What odd things does the universe want to throw at us? Hi, Shy.
Hi, Shy.
You guys are on today. Cool. Super excited.
What? Yeah, I don't know. What are your guys' predictions, or what would you like to happen in the last half of the year?
Last half of the year, I would want to win the lottery. Lots and lots of money.
Okay.
Get rich quick. I want to get rich quick and just be on the beach. Oh, you mean for the world, not selfishly.
Oh, it doesn't matter. Yeah, no,
I'm
for
just
you,
kidding,
that's
I'm just
fine.
kidding.
No, I love it.
I don't know. No, for seriously, I do want to be like on a beach. That's all I could think of. On a beach, and that's it. Go to an Ace Cafe
All you
buffet.
can eat.
Oh, all you can eat. Oh, AYCE. I was like,
Yep.
Ace?
Man, I don't know, Kelly. I don't know if those buffets are gonna make it.
Yeah.
Maybe all you can eat, like restaurant style, like they bring it to you.
I don't know. One of the things though I do wish is like we're closer to either if you get COVID, there's a way to keep you alive. You know, there's like at least something that doesn't right now it's because they don't know how to treat it, but they know ways how to treat it and are like closer to a vaccine or closer to something that will prevent it from maybe not getting it, but prevent it from getting worse, you know? You know, like when my niece asked me the other day, she's like, when is Corona going away? Well, I don't know.
You don't know.
And just so you guys know, in California, that like just the other day, the mayor suggested that some of the bars close down in like high traffic counties like LA County. I think they said like San Francisco area too. I don't know if San Francisco is a county, but like bigger counties that get more traffic, they had suggested that they close down because people, don't really want to wear a mask, and we've talked about it, and oh well. Yeah.
So out here, Virginia is opening up their phase 3, which is restaurants and bars opening and expanding how many people can be in one area. So that's happening now. I don't know about Maryland. I think we're still in phase 2.
You guys are like in one area. They're doing everything.
Different states.
Different rules.
Yep, different leadership. So so we'll see what happens. So
we'll see what happens. So I wanted to talk about this because I think it's really, really funny.
Yeah.
Personal life stuff. So last Friday we canceled because my dad's 60th birthday was on Saturday. So I was going to go to the store with my mom. We're going to buy all the stuff. And I hadn't showered all day, nor like a few days before that because I was stinky. And I text my mom. I'm like, okay, I'm logging off work. I'm going to shower really quick and go over there. This was like around 3:30, 4-ish. I get out of the shower. She texts me. She's like, well, your dad doesn't want us to go because my dad's like super OCD and he doesn't want like my mom or my nieces to go out and get exposed. So she's like, your dad just said, he's going to go to Costco tomorrow and buy the meat. You could go to the store and get stuff for the things you want to make. I was like, that was like the whole point, like avoiding my dad actually going to go get the stuff. But no, my dad is stubborn. And so I just walked out of the shower and it was already 4:30. I was like, I'm just going to sit here and watch Netflix. so
Word.
So sorry, guys, we missed Friday because I was really excited. And like the day later, I was like, oh shit, I told my mom this, and then my mom canceled last minute. But I want to tell you this.
Yeah.
To go back to my mom, I'm basically becoming a personal assistant for my mom and my nieces. Let me just tell you, my mom texted me today, and she's like, "Can you go buy nail polish, the kid nail polish, Barbie or Minnie Mouse for your your niece, and get this specific bubble gum for your nieces?" And I was like, I'm like not going to the store right now, but I guess next time I'm at a Target, I'm just gonna pick it up. I was like, who am I? Your assistant? And then they like FaceTime me to make sure I got the message.
Oh my gosh, cute.
I was like, okay, cute. Okay. So yeah, that's what's happening in my neck of the woods. How about you?
I got nothing. I just chilled that day. I think I was somewhat done early-ish on Friday, and I just chilled. I've been kind of like back in the swing of things, catching up on some personal development courses. It was a nice night of just like reading and listening to modules.
Nice.
So that felt pretty good.
Nice. Yeah. I've just been usually just like get lazy. But in the evenings, Chu and I, like I've either been like editing or searching for things online to like help us with stuff. And Chu's like drawing, and we don't like watch TV. So I'm like, oh, interesting. Like I haven't been on. But today's a special day.
Today?
Yeah, it's a very special day. And I just found this out Monday, and I'm like in shock that I didn't know. Sorry, I'm like extra today because I've been like, I think I drank too much coffee in the morning, and I haven't really talked to anybody that I really
she's excited. Yeah, tell me about
I'm excited. I've been all excited to like talk to people today. Okay. So on Netflix today, they relaunched one of my all-time favorite shows. Like all-time favorite.
What is it?
Guess. Do 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 do.
All-time favorite shows? It's not Glee, is it?
No. It's not like a actor show.
It's not an actor show.
Well, I mean,
a documentary.
Kinda.
What documentary is back out? I don't know.
It's not very. It's like reportive. Like it's like true crime.
Oh,
there you go. I'll give you true crime.
Unsolved Mysteries.
Yeah, I know I've talked about this multiple times. Yes, they relaunched it. I basically found out Monday because of the podcast I listened to, and I think they got they like were covering an episode. They were like talking about something, and they kept saying, "Oh, the Unsolved Mysteries episode." And I was thinking like back in the day, Unsolved Mysteries, because the story was like really old when Unsolved Mysteries was like new or like airing, And then at the very end, she's like, "Oh, and watch new episodes of Unsolved Mysteries July 1st on Netflix." Immediately went on IG, typed in Unsolved Mysteries Netflix, found the trailer, realized that it was from the original creators and the producers of Stranger Things. So the cinematography was really, really good. I don't think they got the original guy that does the voice, but who cares? It looks really good.
These are all still real stories. They're
all real stories, yeah.
Scripted. Okay.
Yeah. So like they have actors reenacting them, but they're all real stories.
Oh, that's crazy.
So excited. I haven't turned on my TV today.
Wow. But I will not be turning that on after the sun goes down.
That's exactly where I'll be. So no, I'm just really excited for that. Yeah. But we'll see if I get to it today. There was some stuff I wanted to do, so we'll see. I might get like super tired after this and decide to do it. But we'll see.
On this side of the coast, we've been seeing some really amazing like sunsets because of the Saharan dust headed our way.
So wait, that isn't the Saharan in Africa?
Yeah. So they
And
have like this giant dust cloud that has
Mhm.
like traveled across
Oh,
the world and up the Gulf and up towards like the mid-Atlantic where we are.
okay. Is
Yeah.
that rare or is that
I
uncommon?
hear that it happens all the time, but not this intense.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Interesting. That's
Hmm.
cool. I didn't know that it did that, but
Yeah. Well, this one, yeah, usually we won't be able to tell, like we won't notice a difference, but wow, the sunsets have been really, really cool this past week.
that's cool.
Mm.
So, why do they think it got so big this time? Did you read into that or you don't know?
No, I think it's like wind.
Wind. The
Wind
wind
and
just decided to be in
yeah,
full
I
gear
think
this
they
year.
do it. Yeah, I think it happens like every year, but this year's a really big one.
Oh, well, it's
Yeah.
2020. Everything's
I
game.
know.
Everything's
Exactly. I was like, of course there's this dust cloud coming from the Saharas this year. Of course there is. Duh.
So you know what's really game? I don't know if it's
What?
really game. That was probably the worst transition ever.
Really
But
game?
yeah, you know what's really game? Like that doesn't make sense.
No, it doesn't. I was like, what?
That's me just trying to do a transition and like sucking balls at it. Okay. Okay. So I made a video. I haven't posted it yet because I'm still
Mhm,
kind of deciding whether I should do it or not.
mhm.
Because Miss Britney Spears has been
Oh, Brit.
really posting on her IG, and it's taking every bone in me not to like fully just make fun of her. But then I feel bad for her because I know that she has mental health issues and
Mhm.
like I don't want to make fun of that, but then I don't know too if she like kind of is aware of what she's doing or not. And it's like, but I've seen some great ones. I don't know. I'm just struggling with it because I actually
Yeah,
do like this content. Like she's
yeah,
entertaining, so I don't know if she's fully aware, and maybe she is. Like I'm like she has to be fully aware. Like she just like is just putting content. She's just trying to be like the rest of us. That's what I'm really thinking. Like she's just trying to be like the rest of us and like
yeah,
not giving a fuck. Yeah, she's rich as fuck. She's like
yeah.
set for life. But yeah, just some of the stuff I'm just like, wow, Brit.
Brit.
But there has been some amazing content creators that are doing it right. And so then
Yeah.
I'm just like, I just can't do that justice. Like I saw one that this girl was like her editor. And
Mhm.
then she's like, "Oh, so you sent me this thing, and like, it's only like 5 seconds each clip, but you want it to be like a whole minute, and then like the sequence of the stuff." And then she's like, "You're such a visionary, Brittany," but she's like doing it. And then this other guy like he's like a comedian, and his IG feed is his IG feed has other stuff, but like he pretends that he's Brittany's PR rep. And he's like, okay, you know what? It's time for it. So, like, based on the video she makes. And I was like, I can't redo that. And then I just found another one on TikTok. Let me see if I could find it. And I was like, oh man, like the one I was going to have is like, the one I was thinking of posting up was just like, hey, some people want the old Britney, but I like this new Britney. And then it's just me like going, so let's just dance with her in her living room and just have a ball.
Just so, yeah.
Oh, it is. Okay. Hold on, let me see if you could.
She had begun to lose all.
Hold on. Hopefully it doesn't go away. Okay. Let me save it so that it doesn't go away when I you know how like when you're like clicking on it, things go away?
Mhm.
Okay, so it's gonna be the TikTok. I'm gonna show you guys.
The year was 2020. America had no leadership. She had begun to lose all hope. But as if by magic, the old avatar, Britney Spears, awoke in a tornado of fury in a weird dream in her house. And after she burned down her gym, she did this weird dance for us that we're kind of thankful for.
Isn't that great?
I think you should do that one.
I'll show you. I'll send it to you and say this is what it is. And
Oh, Brittany, you know what? She seems happy though. She seems like she's
maybe
like, she's just happy.
She seems more like she's being her. Well,
Yeah.
I mean, she was basically treated like a commodity,
Mhm.
and like I listened to a little bit of Jessica Simpson's book, and like she was saying the same, like when they got record deals, they were like, you need to look this way, you need to be like this, you need to be like that. And
they all looked alike back in the
they
day.
all looked alike. And then at least Jessica, like she wasn't as big, so she could kind of come back, and she had pretty strong Christian roots and all that. Like she just had stuff that would bring her back, even though she's like, she's still kind of like out there too, I feel. But but like with Britney, she was like the it of the it, so she had so many people telling her what to do. That fame can really get to you. And then I don't think she had much of a childhood. I mean, she was like Mickey Mouse Club, she was this, so she kind of like is reverting back. So similar to what happened with Michael Jackson.
Oh, interesting.
Right? Like they were saying, like the psychology around that.
Interesting.
Maybe not to the extreme, but I still feel like she feels like she's a teenager, right? Or that early 20 vibe. That's what she's giving me, that early 20 vibe. So hopefully she gets the help she needs.
That's really interesting. I didn't think of it that way. Yeah, she's been in the limelight forever.
And like that's when you see her I saw her do a performance where she was trying to be like what she was like when she first came out. And you could just see like there was no passion in it. Like she was kind of dead eye. And she was on a lot of like drugs, like the drugs people take that when they're depressed and all that. Like so that kind of sedates people a little bit with the feeling, but it just didn't look like she was enjoying herself. And she looks like, and now she looks like she's having the time of her life.
Exactly.
Twirling in her living room.
Yeah, she was like having so much fun.
Yeah.
Do you?
Dude, so I'm actually like loving this new Britney. It was like, just see you. You're just being like the rest of us. You're just like, I'm bored during quarantine. I'm going to do a fashion show for you guys. Right. I'm going to do some workouts for you. And I'm going to dance in my motherfucking living room.
That's what I'm going to do.
And my shorts and like, sports bra, because who's getting dressed up for quarantine? Nobody. So like, So I guess it's not really making fun of her. It's just kind of...
No, we're 100% supporting
her in her new way of life.
Yeah. Yes.
Yes and yes.
Okay. What else we got? What's on your agenda?
What's on your agenda?
Did you hear about Garth Brooks?
No.
Garth Brooks, and I'm not a country fan, but this is something I've heard. Garth Brooks is playing concerts at drive-in movie theaters across the country. So you'd be able to roll up in your car or whatever, truck, whatever's your SUV, and go to his concert and stay in your car.
That's
because
cool.
The COVID. Yeah, isn't that pretty cool?
Yeah, I think I don't know if I heard Garth Brooks did it, but I think I heard like other countries, like Germany had like a big old rave with like cars.
No way! I did not hear that.
I texted my friend because he lives in Germany, and I was like, "Hey, did you do this? Like, this is at a party." Yeah, but I didn't hear that, Garth Brooks.
Yeah, and I don't know if anyone else is gonna, do the same thing, but would you guys go, Soul Gangsters? Would you guys go to a concert at a drive-in?
I would go to a concert, like if I had a truck, and then I would go in the bed of my truck and just like dance on it,
right?
Or like roof opened,
Yeah.
And then
that would be cool.
Yeah, like at least like you get the vibe. I mean, I don't know what you would do for food and alcohol, like BYOB or something.
I would assume so. Yeah.
Obviously, if you're driving, you shouldn't be drinking, but
right.
But everyone else in your car,
exactly. You designate a driver.
So
yeah, I thought that was quite original.
Yeah, when does that start? Is he doing that?
I think sometime this summer. I didn't look at the dates, but
that's good because I think that opens up. Okay, well, that opens up ideas for other artists to go out there. Maybe you won't sell them as many tickets,
right?
But you're at least keeping the flow going,
Yeah.
And there's a lot of movie theaters out there that currently are like swap meets. Like I know
that's
our
right. Yeah.
that, and so you're bringing in more money into that community, that theater, etc. So we'll see. We'll see how that goes. I
I
do
hope it's
like that
successful.
idea.
I do. I like that
Yeah.
idea too.
And you don't have really like a lot of people blocking you. You could stand up. I feel like that's a good way to go. Way to go, Garthberg. You let us know, Garth, how that goes.
we'll be watching. We'll be watching from afar.
Yeah.
Now, and I think last week we talked a little bit about the TikTokers and the K-poppers trolling Trump's rally and buying a bunch of tickets and not using them.
Yeah.
There's someone else super famous that has trolled a Trump event.
Ooh.
Yes.
Someone super famous?
Okay, maybe not super. Okay, someone famous.
A, B, C, or D.
I mean, I think he's. I don't know. He's controversial. So A, I don't know. I haven't seen him come out with anything new in a while. So
is he a singer, songwriter, rapper?
He can be if he wanted to. It is Borat himself.
Oh, I heard about
Baron Cohen.
Yeah, I heard a little bit about this. So what did he do?
He went to in full costume of whatever his character was, to an alt-right rally with a racist sing-along. This was like in Olympia, Washington. Militia claps along to a peppy tune that he called the Wuhan flu. And so there's video of it on like Vanity Fair. It's all over the place. But yeah, if you watch it, he full on goes on stage, he sings his song. People try to, I think one of the stories I heard, like people were trying to like kick him off or get on stage to kick him off.
And they figured out what he was doing. Yeah. But he had hired security.
Yes. Yeah, to prevent people from stopping him. So
he's fucking crazy.
No holds barred. Have you seen his show? I don't remember if it was like on HBO or Showtime or something. He like you would like, oh, I don't know. Well, he I don't know how he fools these people. He interviews people as some sort of outrageous character and he fools them into like saying some really crazy stuff.
Yeah, you know? Some people fall for it though.
Some people do.
And totally I don't think that it shows like how he can. And going back to, oh my God, I am like really kind of psychotic. I listen to too much true crime. That's what it is. But it all goes to like how he approaches them and kind of grooms them in a way that they come out and like feel like they trust him. And then they say things like really say things like he'll engage with them in a way that makes them feel like we trust this guy.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
So he's like kind of grooming them, almost like rapists or like pedophiles groom children, but and make them feel like it's like normal, but he doesn't do it that way. I know. I'm like, I get where you're going with that. I'm all in people's psyche today. What is going on? I swear,
all that
like
true crime. It's all that true crime.
All that true crime, and like this massive like. I feel like really anxious today, like this massive anxiety that hit me like a few hours ago. Because like when I was texting you this morning, I was totally fine. I was like, I'm too legit to quit. And then at one moment today, it was like, what's happening?
I had a weird sensation like that too around 2 p.m. my time. So I was, well, actually no, like 1:30 ish, 1:45ish, I felt my heart rate pick up, like really, like, and then my blood pressure spiked, and I was like, "What is this?" Like, I felt panicked, like, and I'm like, "There's nothing wrong. I feel okay." Like, I mean, I didn't feel okay. I felt awful. Like, the context of the conversation that I was having was normal. It was fine. but physically I felt like danger, like something was happening. That meeting ended. I signed on to my next one, but luckily, like, I could observe within the same room. I just had to walk away from this desk and like do deep breathing because it was like it just suddenly out of nowhere. And then I felt better within like 20 30 minutes. Like, I started to feel
I
better.
probably need to go on a walk.
Mm.
But yeah, I started feeling this way. I don't know, it kind of crept up on me, but it like really hit me like around like 1:30, 2 o'clock. My time.
Weird. That 2 o'clock hour.
2 o'clock.
I don't know. I don't
It's
know.
an evil one. It's an evil one. So yeah.
No, it's not.
Well, yeah, it made me have like get anxiety.
Oh, Lord.
That's why I'm
Yeah,
like, it's
I had a little bit of a panic issue there.
it's evil, okay? In my book, I have sealed it as evil until it proves me otherwise, okay?
Okay.
That's what it is. I'm sticking to
Cool,
that.
cool.
Did you hear this thing about Jada Pinkett Smith?
She's on my list too.
Oh,
Yes, and so Jada Pinkett Smith and Will Smith. I guess a while back they stopped calling it a marriage and say that they're life partners, which is
really?
fine.
I didn't know that part. Okay.
Apparently, that's what they were doing.
Okay.
And then you
Okay, so this guy came out. I didn't write his name. I think it's like August or something.
yeah, something like that.
Rapper, singer, something.
Singer, yeah,
Artist.
yeah.
And he said that he had a relationship. He was dating Jada for 4 years, and that Will Smith approved of it.
Yeah, he like gave his blessing.
Yeah, and they had an agreement. Yeah, they have an agreement about her having an affair. So I mean, that's not even an affair if you let it happen, right?
I guess.
Like if her husband's like, yeah, whatever, go do it, you know? And
I
then
guess.
I had heard rumors like since forever ago that they had like an open marriage.
Yeah. Yeah.
They denied
apparently they're denying it now. Like this situation. I saw I guess her people, her PR had like denied the whole thing. That it's just completely like not in the realm of truth. Which I'm like, I don't know. I mean, do you whatever works in your relationship? It's definitely not something I would choose for myself, but like if that's what it is, and then that's what I don't know. Why I don't know. I saw the interview of this guy, like he did an interview with I forget what entity, but he had nothing but amazing and beautiful things to say about Jada and the family. And
yeah, I guess he would go on vacations with them. That's what I heard.
yeah, he went like to Hawaii. He went with her to the BET Awards. Like I don't know, a couple years ago. Yeah,
crazy.
So, but I guess my thing is like, why come out now? But apparently, timing wise, apparently has an album dropping.
Oh, okay. Publicity's done. Okay, all right, that sounds good.
So that's my only thing, like about the situation is like, why air out your dirty laundry? Why couldn't it have been just like, yeah, between you guys, and you say you value your relationship with them and you have nothing but love for them, nothing, bad to say, but want to put the business out into the public.
Yeah.
And then I read later in that article that he has like an album dropping soon, and I was like,
that makes sense. That is why. I understand completely now.
Yeah.
Why drop an album coming out? So, hey.
So I think in that light, I don't, I don't know who to believe, in the sense like, is this true, not true, or is this just a complete, publicity stunt, or could be the truth is somewhere in the middle.
The truth is somewhere in the middle.
I'm like, dang, yo, you're gonna put the business out there like that. I don't know how I feel about that piece.
No.
Do what you
So
want,
weird.
but like, why let the whole world into, what you do? I don't understand. But okay,
Money.
huh? Right?
So what we need next is a scandal to make this blow up. Like we should pick.
We don't need a freaking scandal. I'm
Scandal
not.
is-
No, my energy is not available for
do
a
this.
scandal.
Even if it's a fake one.
Just
That's
tell
a
me. No. I'm not available for that.
way.
I know you are, but I'm just saying to the universe, no,
Scandal.
I don't need a scandal coming out.
Okay, then maybe
We are
not.
not trying to get famous Kim Kardashian
Oh,
style.
okay. Maybe not like a sex scandal. Maybe like some drama with somebody else.
Do I need? No.
Okay, so maybe something funny. I don't know.
I can- Funny. We can do
don't know what that
funny. Yeah, comedy. Sure, that's fine. I'd rather not have any drama in my life. That would be fantastic. You hear that, universe? I'm unavailable for that. I'm unavailable.
Available for that. But I am available for fame and fortune. All right,
Yes,
fame, fortune. Ooh, I heard my
Okay.
echo.
Kelly.
Megan and I can help create a scandal. Ooh, Kelly, let's talk later because Leia, we'll end up getting Leia to do this. Okay, I like it. Leia's like, I did not.
Wow. You guys can chat about it and see what happens.
All right. Okay. I'm gonna regroup.
Okay. Word. Let me see if I have anything else on my list.
On your list. I don't know, but all I could say is I was editing some stuff the other day, last night, and I was just like mesmerized by our conversation.
Wait, and whose conversation?
Our conversation. So I was editing
Aww.
some of our stuff so that I could put on IG, for new people to find us and all that. And I'll download these videos and do like little clips of them. I was picking like the best of, and then I would catch myself watching the whole thing, and I was like, Erica, you need to edit. Like this, you could have been done like 20 minutes ago, but you're over here like just effing around because it's like I'm doing 1 minute clips, so I don't need to spend that much time. And I usually know like from each episode what I want to cut out, so I go through that. I just like go really quick and try to find it. Like, when did we talk about that? Because that would be really funny. And I just do that like little segment, so it doesn't take me that long, but took me longer because I was just mesmerized, and then I was laughing too.
Yeah. Which episode was it? Was it alive?
It was alive. It was the one that we talked about Princess Diana.
Oh, and
so
Kristen Stewart.
Yeah, but it was funny because I'm like over here like Princess Di, and you're like Princess Diana. And like you, and then like my face is like, why is she explaining this? And you're like, Erica, we're older. And I was like, oh yeah. But like you didn't really say it that way. I was just kind of like, I like kind of
old now.
like, where's Leia going with this? And then you're like, we're older. And then I was like, oh yeah, Leia's. And then I was like, when I was trying to say something, but I was like drunk and I couldn't get my point across. And you're like, where's this going? And you're like, you know what? Chills.
Cheers.
Water, guys. Water. So
I got some news on the rumor mill.
Ooh, give it to me, baby.
Okay. Give it to me. Khloe Kardashian.
Ooh, KK.
KK. Coco. One, it was her birthday, I think, over the weekend. She turned 36.
Okay.
But let me tell y'all this. The word on the streets is, according to People magazine, Khloe Kardashian and Tristan Thompson are giving their relationship another try.
Oh, she's not engaged?
I did see that ring. It was huge. But they're denying that they're they're denying everything right now, but a source says that they are trying to rekindle their romance.
What do you think about
Thoughts.
my thoughts are ill. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not saying ill.
Ew.
I don't even know what I don't know anything about
Ew is my thought.
it. Just saying, like, if I do feel people what am I trying to say? Okay. Regroup, because I was trying to find a picture at the same time because it came up in my feed and got lost. Like, we'll do that later. Hold on, let me write that down because I do want to talk about it.
Okay.
Okay. Perfect. Okay. So was he cheating on her more than once? Like multiple times? Okay. Yeah, that's the thing. That's why I said ill. Like, if he's did it before and you caught him multiple times and you give him multiple chances and he still did it, it's like ill. Don't waste your time. You can still find love somewhere else. She's rocking like a new bod, a new face. Just go, like, shake that money maker, like
A new bod.
so maybe just like hook up with him for another kid. Like, if the sex is that good, do it. Just like do it. No strings attached. Get another baby. Get pregnant. But then find yourself another man that can like actually, take care of you and won't be cheating on you all the time. Because like you're just letting him. Like, first time, okay, you forgive the other, and second time, okay, maybe third time, okay, that's enough.
Yeah.
Bye.
Word.
Bye.
Yeah, I pretty much agree. It's what you teach the people around you how to treat you.
Yeah.
Especially the people in your closest circle. They know how to treat you, and you set those boundaries. So Coco, Chloe, you are my favorite Kardashian. Yeah. I mean, I get that he's the father of your children. You're the only one who is going to be able to set the standard of who you allow into your energy and into your world. And damn, I mean, I don't know if people can change like that. Like,
no,
he's already habitually has done it, and that sucks.
Because, okay, like,
you're worthy. You are worthy of more.
Yeah, exactly. So, I mean, and I don't know the details of this, and it's all been rumored, but for example, Jay-Z supposedly cheated, right? But then there seems to be some redemption, some stuff going on, and they
I'm laughing.
they saved their marriage. They said redemption. I think that was the wrong word.
No, I'm not laughing at that. That's probably right.
Did I say that? Is that the right?
Have you? Because I have. Did you ever listen to the Carters album? It's the album that they dropped, I'm pretty sure, after Lemonade.
I remember the song, the main song where they're like in a museum and she's wearing like.
Oh, I
remember the song they had together, but I don't remember the album.
There's different songs in there where like they're both rapping, and then she'll make us like some sort of comment or a line that he cheated on her or whatever, and he's like, yeah, I got it, whatever. But like essentially Lemonade was like, hey, shots fired, this is your only shot, this is it, you better exactly. You are locked it up. But like from what I understand, because there really wasn't a lot of drama around Lemonade. Like, it wasn't this divide of like him versus her. Yes, the album Call Him Out, absolutely,
but it also closed it out. Like, it
was they took control of their story, one, and two, like, he didn't fight it. Like, he knew, you know what I mean? Like, there wasn't anything where like, oh, Beyonce shouldn't have done this or that, or I'm gonna deny everything that she's saying in here. It was just like, this is part of my repentance. This is part like if I messed up and this is the how she's gonna work through her healing. And if it runs me to the ground, this is what I get.
Yeah.
And then they did their partnership and launched their own album. And I'm not to say like I think that's a good example. Like he may have made his mistake and seems to have accounted for it, and
Yeah.
here we are.
Yeah, because I think she even
Be
says in that
better.
one song, if you something,
Yeah, if you do this again,
you'll
you're
lose
gonna
your
lose
wife.
your wife. That's it.
Yeah.
Shots fired, man.
So, yeah, I think that takes a lot to just step back and go, okay, let's do this.
Yeah, for
But then
both of
like,
them.
didn't get any hate for it. It was like, okay,
Yeah, the Beehive didn't really come after him, which the Beehive would,
she could have, but I don't think that's in her nature, though. I don't feel like
Mm-mm.
that. I think she
Yeah.
has. There's something there that it didn't really. What would be the point of that?
Right.
And just cause drama. She probably had
Yeah.
her daughter in mind, and
Absolutely.
there must be something that she really cared about him to
Mhm.
not do that to her. Oh,
Yeah.
obviously she's married to him, so obviously she cares about it. She probably.
Yeah.
So I think, I think that's like she didn't go about it catty, but she made everyone know. Yeah,
She totally did.
so I know we talked about this before, but it's an update, so it's a rewind.
Ooh, a rewind.
This one's not as fun, guys. Sorry. This one's kind of sad.
Oh no.
So has this been confirmed? Okay, so yesterday they found. So remember I talked about Fort
I saw that.
Hood,
Yep.
the Fort Hood,
The Fort Hood.
Texas military base, and
Mhm.
a soldier went missing in April, Vanessa Guillen. And since then, there's been a lot of, people have been finding out that there's been more people missing.
Yeah.
I think 2 weeks ago, a body was found of another guy that was missing. So yesterday, remains were found,
Mhm.
and they believed it to be Vanessa Guillen. I don't know if it has been confirmed yet. I do see right here that they're saying right now in the updated news. When I checked this morning, it wasn't confirmed yet, but it says remains of missing soldier. Oh no, this one doesn't say it was confirmed. It says remains of missing soldier Vanessa Guillen likely found. So press conference this morning, and I watched it, and they said that I think the person that they think did it through via conversations actually killed themselves.
Oh snap.
Yeah, I have to read up on it, but that's what like the sisters were saying, and it was so sad. One of the sisters went up to talk, and she's like, "My mom's not here," because I guess her mom's just like so distraught, and like information, and like they kept searching, like, well, if this was this, then this shouldn't have happened, or if this was this shouldn't happen. And it all started because Vanessa reported like sexual harassment. I think I don't think it was sexual assault yet, but she, there was just some sexual harassment going on and crazy stuff. So, it could be her remains, to be determined. I think they're still trying to figure out. But I couldn't even watch the whole thing. I stopped because it was just too much to handle. Like the sister was just crying, and she's like,
man.
Supposed to be safe. She signed up. She volunteered to protect this country, and you couldn't even protect her. And if this happened to my sister, it could happen to anyone. And my mom's not here because my mom's in bed. She said with pills, like I guess just like distraught or something, or need some. It's really sad. I think, especially with all the stuff that has gone on in that military base. So it's an update on that, which is really sad.
So I'm kind of quickly trying to read the update, but it looks like early today. Wednesday? Yes. Early Wednesday, the U.S. Marshals, the Killeen Police, and the Lone Star Fugitive Task Force located the unidentified soldier that was suspected in Guillen's disappearance.
Mhm.
So they confronted him as he was walking along a commercial and residential, I guess, road
Mhm.
on the northeast side of the city, a few miles from the base. As officers attempted to make contact with the suspect displayed a weapon and discharged it on himself. So before they could even talk to him, he had already committed suicide, or he had already like shot himself before they could even um yes, before they could even like talk to him about anything. Dang.
Yeah.
There is a civilian that's also under arrest. Apparently it's an ooh, let me look that up again. It's an estranged wife of
Crazy.
the suspect who has not yet been identified is the estranged wife of a former soldier from Fort Hood. So yeah. So um she's in jail right now. I guess they're going to interrogate her and see what comes up. But wow.
Yeah.
Wow, what a turn. What a turn of
It's
events.
sad. It's sad.
Yeah.
It is sad. My heart goes out to the family.
Yeah.
You know, especially when you're in the military, you don't you expect to be safe in the grounds, and if you do
Mhm.
report, you know, sexual assault or sexual
Right.
harassment, sexual abuse, that it's
Yeah.
taken care of and it's taken care of seriously, you know?
Yeah. And it should it shouldn't need media pressure, to do the right thing and to investigate, and that's
Yeah. But of course it always leads to that,
yeah.
you know?
So
Always leads to that. So the family's probably gonna go sue. They got a lot of people on their back, backing them up. So,
yeah.
but it sucks. No matter what money they get from it, they're never gonna get Vanessa back. So,
Yeah.
just the
It's so
sad.
sad.
So
So sad.
sad. But let's end it with something happy, and I don't know what that is because I did not come prepared. Well, I think we could have the Soul Gang help us out with like game ideas. Things to do.
Well,
I
we
know
also have
you messaged me something, but maybe that needs a little more pre-work.
I messaged you something?
Yeah, the other day you were like, "Oh, we should do this," and then I'm like, "Yeah, yeah," and then I forgot.
Oh, that took a minute. Yeah, it would take a minute to do.
It's not
Yes.
a game. It's probably not a game.
Yes.
But,
I do. Well, I forgot what I was
do we have
thinking.
riddles? We did a riddle.
We did riddles last time.
Did we? Okay, I don't know.
But
But
this is our last week, guys.
oh yeah, we'll just
Is
end
it-
it on that. We could.
Yeah.
I finally got my shit together today.
Erica is going to drop all kinds of Patreon knowledge. Oh my gosh, the stuff is really cute on Patreon, I have to say.
Is it? It's just
Oh my gosh, I love it. It's so cute.
Yeah, I didn't. Are you guys trying?
You did not like it?
Oh no,
Oh.
no! I just said I didn't do much with it.
Oh no,
uploading a few
but
pictures.
it's so freaking cute.
I was
Oh,
like, it's a
hold
standard
on.
template.
No, but look how cute that is. Where? What? There we go. No,
I know these cameras.
no. Okay, well,
Up,
it's
up.
and it's so
Left,
cute.
right.
Well, either way, shouting charades again. That was hilarious.
The next, I still have my notes, but they're.
I threw mine away.
Oh, did you? I saved mine.
I did save it, and then it got crazy on my desk,
Oh,
and then I threw it away.
I had mine in a makeup bag, so there's
Oh.
okay, so Patreon details, guys. So this is the last week we'll be doing YouTube lives, but
Yes.
don't worry, we're
Don't worry.
replacing them with Patreon. And right now, and you guys let me know if this isn't right, but I went on the site. So if you sign up now, you won't get charged till August. So it's sign up now. And I fixed it. So I'll put the website in the comments right now. But what it is like we'll be doing these lives over there starting next week. Are we doing 2 times a week? I haven't, or once a week. I don't know. Once or twice a week. It is what it is.
Yeah.
One
1 to 2 times a week.
Yeah.
What I just realized about recording live and then launching them is that we can go on vacation at any point in time and take like a day off or like a couple days off and still be on track with episodes because we record like 3 times out of the week.
Yeah. So, but also you get the so we're not taking away the Thursday episodes,
Yeah.
and those are going to be more like formatted. But again, we record those like 10 days in advance. So when you sign up for Patreon, you'll be like the first to know everything because obviously we record in real time. And also, we should be getting merch soon. I'll make sure of it because if you give me timelines, I will do it. If you give me a timeline, I will figure it out. But you'll be able to get merch. So we're not going to make that available to the public, only to people that are on Patreon. So Patreon's is $5 a month. And
drop in the comments like what you guys want to see first. You guys want to see t-shirts first, hoodies first, zip-ups first,
tank
coffee cups, tank tops. What do you guys want to see first so we can like narrow down like the inventory. So just drop that in the comments if you will.
Because we already have like our little logo. It's just
we do, and it's cute as a button.
This is the site, and the link's already in the bio and the IG account. So we'll go from there. I do like I feel like I do a horrible job selling it though. So get exclusive content one time a week.
Exclusive. A couple times a week, yeah.
Extra content.
Yes. And I think Patreon they can still they want shirts and hoodies. Okay, shirts
Patreon,
and hoodies.
you can still
do like these comments like this and they can participate.
Yeah, I think so.
Crew neck shirts. These guys want the crew necks.
Okay. And we'll start that next week, guys. So just so you guys know. We're not lonely over there and creating content for nobody. Nobody.
Okay. I know. Come join us, guys, on Patreon. And it's free all month. They won't charge you until August.
August 1st is what
August 1st.
Oh, so join us, get exclusive content, be the first to know everything. And when we do live events, post-COVID, you'll be able to get like the early access, discounts, VIP, all that will sell to you guys first. So
word.
Just letting you know.
Word.
Yeah.
That's it. That's what she wrote, guys. That's what she wrote.
Yeah. Oh, and also too, I forgot on Patreon they have like message boards too, so you could like post things. So it's kind of like a Facebook group,
but ours.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's very nice.
Yeah.
All right. So, gang, that's beautiful.
We could even bring you guys on if you guys want, or if you guys want to continue to just ask questions like this.
I love it.
There's a way. All right, guys.
I love it.
Go. I am crashing.
Love you guys.
I'm crashing. We'll be here Friday because I'm not working. I should drink Friday.
Oh, Friday. Uh-oh. We'll talk about Friday.
Maybe not. Maybe not. We'll let you guys know.
We'll keep you posted.
Okay. Love you guys.
Love you guys. Bye.